Welcome, Michael. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Uh, Today we'll have a deep down conversation on many things, family.
Sure,
But before we go talking more about family and things around that, could you share a bit more about you and then your
sure,
background and then your story till date?
sure, no worries. I can start at the beginning. I was interested to have a family when I was a young person and I met different girls and I finally met a girl and she seemed to be the right one. We got to know each other. We got to learn about each other. We got to learn about their families. Started getting interested that might be some good prospect to get married with her, start a family. So I made inquiries about her family to see if there was any issues that should be worried about, like criminal or divorce or bad people, but they were all good. They were nice people, nothing to worry about. She did the same with my family, checked out as clean skins.
Mm.
Her family were churchgoers, mine went to church.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, great.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Lovely. And then can you talk a bit more about your background and when were you born, your experience and your education and
Sure. Yeah, I was born in Perth, Western Australia,
mm-hmm.
from local parents.
Mm-hmm.
Our ancestors came in the first boat of settlers in 1829.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Christian school. After I finished, I went to university for 4 years. I majored in economics and accounting.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I did research into different projects, development projects, natural resources,
Mm-hmm.
etc. Then I had a job working for a multinational company,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when my wife and I married.
Mm-hmm. Could you share a bit more on your experience on as you were parenting your kids and what happened there? And then if you can talk a bit more
Sure,
about that.
sure. So when I was married with my wife, we had a great time looking after our kids together. We shared the care of them. We went camping. We did all the parental things. It was great. So that lasted about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then our marriage was over and my wife moved out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I had to start again. So fortunately, we shared the care of our children 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
I had them for 1 week. She had them for the other week. And that went very smoothly. We cooperated. It was harmonious. There was no friction. This went on for 4 years. So it can be done, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And what happened after 4 years? Did you feel what started changing? If there was any changes, what was your observations of after 4 years of having a consistency, a stability for your children
Sure.
and providing that stable environment on both sides? What was your observation of things changing? And then what were the initial hints when you felt things were changing?
Yeah, sure. It was the external factors. So basically what happened was we went to divide up our money.
Mm-hmm.
So before we could do that, we had to get formally divorced.
Mm-hmm.
We go to get formally divorced and they want us to make a written formal agreement on the custody. So that stirred things up.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had issues about dividing the money. That generated acrimony. Then we had more financial issues with child support and family payments, etc. And each one of those generated a certain level of acrimony. Everybody needs money, so that was a problem. But until that had happened, we'd been cooperating very well together.